Okay, so we literally just had the weekly candlestick close, and I wanted to give you guys an update on what exactly is going on. So we literally just had it like a second ago, and honestly, this could not have gone worse for the Bitcoin price. So I'm going to tell you guys what I think about the crypto close, what happened, where the price is going, and then how I'm reacting, what I'm doing like personally with my portfolio. Now that we literally just live, literally like a second ago, the weekly candle just closed. Okay, so let's start out with how bad this is. Okay, so there's two things in TA that you have to look at for if a price is going to go up or down, and that's the candlestick wicks, which everybody looks at, but then also the candlestick bodies. We just had the weekly candlestick close, and this was an absolutely massive weekly candlestick close because we were going to figure out if we were about to make a steady, fast recovery, which is huge, or if we were going to continue to go down a little bit more, maybe hit in the high $30,000 area, around $39,000 to $38,000. Now, is anybody's guess if we're going to go down there, because that's extreme oversold territory, but this is not looking good, and this is just adding to the argument that I don't think we're going to see a fast recovery now. Like we previously thought. Actually, if you go back and look at the candlesticks, we were at 42,000 earlier. So, like I said before, I never said which way or another. I said that it could go either way, and the best thing to do is to wait for the candlestick close. And price ended up dumping last second, and this could not have gone worse. Why could it not have gone worse? Because if you look at the candlestick closes, you have a low, higher low, higher low. And then you basically have this nice uptrend right here. Let me draw it. Basically, all the lows are higher. So you have these nice higher lows. You have these nice higher highs. You can see the price is going up. It's supposed to be an arrow. Anyways. But now you have this downwards price action. Okay. And then I'm gonna get into a different chart so you can see what's going on. So I can do it perfectly. I don't want to draw it up too much, but essentially we had a nice uptrend. Now it's looking like a medium term downtrend, and there's a lot of drawings on that one too. And so what I'm looking at right now, I want to draw it so you guys can get a really good understand what I'm looking at. Alright, this doesn't have too much drawings on it. We'll delete that. Alright, so check this out. And we'll delete this. Drawing tool. So check this out. Right here, we had our weekly close. But we just set a lower weekly close. That's not good. That's a downwards trajectory. This is all the way up at 43,000 this weekly close, and this is a lower weekly close. Okay, so that right there is a huge red flag. The other red flag is that we closed under a bunch of moving averages, which I wasn't as much concerned about. I didn't think that we were going to go down this far. And then even worse, we didn't. It depends on which exchange you look at on whether we close, because sometimes it's at 42. It depends on which exchange you look on, and if we close the wick below the wick, which is just insane because we haven't had a candlestick close below the wick yet. Like if you look, well, I guess we have, but this one has closed below. You can't see it on this graph. On some exchanges, on most exchanges, it's closed below the wick. Let's see, Bybit. The heck. Let's see, BTC, USD. Yeah, like you can see right here, it closed below the wick. See, the wick's all the way at 42,400, and then it closed below it. So, that's not good. The only thing that I could have seen that's worse on this weekly chart close that I could have seen is that if we would have had a full red candle body. We have a small red wick. That's this small red wick. If it's not massively engulfing red candlestick. That's the only thing that's not like completely bearish about this. That being said, what's my opinion on this? Where's the price going? I think this could definitely push the price down lower, if not consolidate. But what am I doing? Because at the end of the day, I mean, everybody was kind of expecting, like, there was a few things, yeah, and I think in the longer term time frames, because we were looking at Fibonacci levels, we were looking at moving averages, and this is on the weekly chart. And if you know anything about time frames, so time frames, like what chart you're looking at, like how far out you're looking, weekly is obviously a big deal. That being said, usually on the weekly chart to the daily to the monthly, these things take a while to play out. Therefore, I mean, the price in the short term, the next few days could really go up or down. It just has more of a bearish sentiment now. Now the charts are more likely to favor the downside, but because these weekly charts take so long to play out, we could just see sideways movement or a slow, steady grind to the downside. After an initial pump, maybe we come up to like 44 or 42 and then continue down a little bit. But so what am I doing? The reason I'm not concerned and the reason I don't care that I'm not giving you an exact price target right now is because, first off, when Bitcoin's under 50K, once it's under that $59,000 level of the daily EMA ribbon band, it's bearish. So I'm not like looking at really accumulating. And we already got in at the bottom. We already bought in at 40,600. We already got the bottom. And because you have this bearish sentiment, really what I'm looking at is, let me just simplify the charts so you can see how exactly I'm playing this out in my head. And by the way, if you like these quick, concise updates on what's going on, smash the like button. I mean, it's probably not going to help. I only get like 20 views, but it's just funny to say. Smash up the like button. Okay, so you got 50,000, and then let's see. We'll say 38. We'll go all the way down to like right here. Make another line. What the heck? Okay, so check it out. And what I really want to do, because I don't want to give anybody like false information or like come off some type of way. I guess I'll do it like this. All right, and then we'll go from right here and boom. I'm about to simplify the graph so that you guys are like, this is like Barney style that I'm doing right here. Okay, so we'll do yellow. That's the problem with the setting I have on this computer. It's so hard to see the colors. Alright, and now it's the white. The heck. Okay. So basically, if the price action can... let's see, drawing tool. Alright, so if the price action bounces around in this area, I don't care. The price action can come wherever it wants, and I'll be trading it, yeah. Okay, I'll be doing my trading, and I just buy dips and sell high, and it works out pretty good. I'm a little trader, so I'll be trading this range. But with my actual portfolio, which is what most people are looking at, and what I'm doing with the longer, like the vast majority of my funds, is I'm gonna be buying down here in this range right here, in this yellow range that I literally drew out, and that's going to be around that $38,000 level that I was talking about, all the way down to that previous dip. Because if we dip down below, I bought at 40,600. If we dip below that, then I'm essentially getting a better deal than I got before. So maybe we go to 40,000. Maybe I put in of my buying power, maybe I put in 2 or 3%, just nibble it respect the fact that we went there. We go down to 39,000. I still have 95% of my buying power. We go down to 38, and so on. That's what I'm doing. And then if we break above this area, that's essentially where I'd flip bullish, and I would also potentially look to buy if we got a weekly close, or not if we got a 4-hour or a daily close above that. Really, because it's on the daily chart, we want a daily close above the $50,000 level, because that'll put us above that EMA. That's where I start to flip bullish, and I'm looking at buying. I'm looking at buying a little bit right there. And seeing how the price action reacts. Maybe we come down and we test the EMA ribbon and we bounce off of it, then I'd be looking at buying even more. But as we're bouncing around in this range right here, between our previous low at 46,000 or 45,000, or as I was 40,500 or 40,600, all the way up to that 50,000 where the top of that range is. This is like, if I have a portfolio, I'm not touching my portfolio. I'm not touching my portfolio right here, because who's to say we don't just bounce? And then, imagine you sell your entire portfolio right at this level right here at that 41,500, and then we just bounce right here. When are you going to buy back in? You're going to lose a lot of money. And then on the same side, let's say you take profits or whatever and sell again because you want to buy back down lower and we go up. Well, what if you buy right here and then we continue to go lower? Then you just wasted all your money right here, and then we go lower, and now you're in the negative. So it doesn't make sense to do anything, in my opinion. So I told you what happened on the weekly chart, how I interpreted it, where the price action is going, and how I'm reacting to it. Very simple video. If you like short, quick videos like this, sub and like up the like button, because just do it. I don't know. All right, but yeah, that's gonna be the end of this.